Hey everybody, it's the Bulldog, Mr. Metalhead Warrior NY. Welcome back into the channel. Also, I want to take time to welcome anybody in that's new to the channel that may have just found my stuff through word of mouth, other streams, or just scrolling along on here. I appreciate you guys coming in and checking me out. Hope you like it. Um, Also, I want to welcome in any stalkers, any lurkers, any people that are taking down notes on, you know, those special people. Anyways, I've been gone for a little bit, a couple weeks. My driver on here and my battery decided to crap out, so I got that all situated, taken care of. Everything's running faster now too, which is really good. But I got a lot of stuff in. I've been waiting for it to come in, a bunch of stuff. Also, I got some stuff that I got when I made my trips to Generation Records and Rough Trade here in the city. Two of the best, if not the best, record places. Old school CD shops, mom and pop in the city. If you don't know who they are, check them out. Generation Records and Rough Trade. They're among my top five favorites in the city alone. So let me get into this. One of the records I've been waiting for to come out, and I got it. I've been spinning it for the past week and a half now, within or 2 weeks now, is one that does not need any introduction at all. The original Bad Boys Biohazard, one of the original New York hardcore NYHC legends. Divided Falls, the new one, absolutely killer record. I think this might be some of their best material. I'll definitely put this up there with Urban Discipline, State of the World Address, even Reborn Defiance, which it's incidentally Reborn Defiance was their last record. Um, that came out 2012. So it's been a 13-year hiatus for these guys. Um, you know, they had their breakups, their arguments, their tribulations, but all in the meantime, they kept, playing shows. They have a lot of people filling in at times, but the original Bad Boys are back, period. For those who don't know, you have Evan Seinfeld on vocals and bass, um, Billy Graziati on guitar and vocals, and you have one of the greatest guitar players, I think, um, uh, Bobby Hemdahl on guitars and a little spin around thing. He's been doing it for years. And then you have the one, the only Danny Schuler on drums. Sorry, I had to write down some things, and my pad keeps moving because my fan's on. But anyways, um, that's the original Biohazard. They had a drummer. Uh, their first demo in '87. He said if you have that demo, you know what I'm talking about. That demo was controversial. It was blunt. It was straight to the point. It almost didn't get them signed. The story behind that demo is it was too vulgar, and they tried to make like Biohazard were racist and fascist. It's funny because you have two Jewish people in the band, Evan and um, Danny are both Jewish. So that thought of that being just it blew my mind and went out the window. But anyways, um, they did have another drummer, Anthony Mayo. You guys might remember he was one of the original members. He didn't appear on their first record, Soul Titled Biohazard. He left the band prior to the release of that album. Him him and Danny were best friends. Um, and Danny was dating his sister, I believe. I might be wrong on that. It might be sister or cousin or something like that. And he gave him his blessing to go on with him. And Danny's been there ever since. Anthony did fill in a lot of times with them, did play with them a bunch of times. Sadly, he passed away in 2023 from cancer. Everybody knows how I feel about cancer. I lost a lot of people, including my father, a couple of aunts, my ex brother in law. So, cancer. Anyways, but yeah, this is the original group, the original Bad Boys, and this album is just absolutely killer. I like I said, I think it's some of their best material since since they've been together. And this album could not have come out at a better time. This album hits on everything going on right now in the world. All the stupid shit, all the stupidity, all the ignorance, you know, that's being caused by Washington. Sorry if I offend anybody. I don't care. I don't care. Again, I don't care who you vote for. I don't. I don't care what side of the fence you're on or what the fuck ever. But you do have people that like to throw this shit in the face. I think problems that are caused now are by Washington. That orange ogre waiting for a stroke to happen up there. But anyways, um, it's it has that old school 80s, 90s feel like I was saying. Um, it's just it has a nice updated sound, and it's it has that sludgy feel, that groove feel that they've always had. Um, some thrash metal aspects to this, some speed thrown in there. Um, but it still has that classic hardcore crossover punk sound that they've been known for. And like I said, it fits in with all the bullshit going on in the world today. Period. Lyrically, it's on point. It's true. It's gritty. It's relevant, to the point, blunt, straightforward. Um, Production wise, it's not overproduced. It's not underproduced. I think it's polished perfectly, like only Biohazard should sound. It shouldn't sound any you know overproduction. It's Biohazard. Period. Um, if if anybody is new to these guys, I know a lot of people, the younger people that are in the middle, um, probably just get into them. Go back to their early stuff. That that first that first Biohazard record that um came out back in was it now? Was it 88, 89? I can't find a date on it. But that's the original. That's the first Biohazard. Be careful if you look them up on Wikipedia, they're going to show you a totally different one for their debut. Um, that's the original. Came out on Maze Records. Um, like I was saying, if you go on 90, I'm sorry, 90. If you go on Wikipedia, it's going to tell you that that's the original, and it's not. This is a remake, or reissue. This came out of Magnetic Air Records. I picked this up a while back. Also, if you go on Amazon and they say it's this one, it's not. It's this one. Um, and they get away with it because a lot of people don't know that they were on Maze Records. So definitely be careful when you get it. Anyways, I got off track with it, but getting back to this record, it has that old hardcore sound, the crossover, the grittiness, the street, the urban sound of it, like it should be. Some of the tracks that stick out, of course, the track that's been out, fuck the system, brutal, straight to the point, has that nasty sound to it, you know, unapologetic, no PC bullshit, straight in your face. Um, Eyes on Six, you know that. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what that means about having each other's back, regardless of what the fuck ever. Just being there. Um, Words to the Wise, Death of Me, and then SITFOA, Strength in the face of adversity. Killer track, unapologetic, point blank. The lyrics are on point. This whole record, top to bottom, there is no skip tracks. I'm glad to see these guys back where they belong. I think the vocals with Evan and Billy are perfect. It's like they never. It's like they never left each other. Anybody who knows their older stuff knows what I'm talking about. How they both accommodate each other. And I think this might be some of Evan's best vocal style approach. Period. Um, it's harsh. It's gritty. Um, and Evan and Billy have those two vocal styles that you know it's them. Once you hear it, you know it's them. Um, the guitars on this are sick. The leads, the trade off the riffs are just perfect. I think if you listen to this and then listen to their older stuff, you'll see what I mean. How they accommodate each other, absolutely perfect. Um, there are some melodic parts to this, which I think again fit perfectly with them. You know, the highs and the lows, the tremolos. It's perfect. If anybody's new to these guys, check out. You can hear some Slayer in this, some Anthrax, but also you get that classic hardcore sound where you'll have sounds of like Leeway, Sworn Enemy, Rest in Pieces, who I've mentioned a bunch of times in the past, Marauder, and even Hatebreed. It all just blends perfectly. Like I said, I've been spinning this record since I got it. Definitely picked this record up. This came on Black to Black Records. I would definitely put this definitely in my top 3 or 4 Biohazard releases of all time. Um, One of my favorites of them, um, um, Means to an End. This came out in what '05 on Steamhammer. Another great record. You know, I know Biohazard had their ups and downs, their time away, you know, their infighting or whatever. And a lot of people said, "Oh, they're washed up." Well, whoever said they're washed up, get this record. Period. I think the new record, Divided We Fall, will shut down anything, any thoughts that this band is washed up. As you can see, this is from 2023. They played at Irving Plaza in the city. It was supposed to be just one night. They had to add a night to it. 2023. Um, Mrs. Metalhead got tickets when I found out that they were doing a second show. I remember going. It was seeing them. It was just like seeing them back in the '90s when I saw them. And I've seen Biohazard a bunch of times. They they recently played here in Brooklyn. I didn't make it to that one. It was sold out. There's videos of it on YouTube of the full show, and they didn't lose a beat. They didn't lose a step. They played it in Connecticut a couple days ago at Toad's Place, the legendary Toad's Place, where they played numerous times back in the '90s and early 2000s. Also, they played in Jersey recently, Massachusetts. They've been playing everywhere. They did a pop up here at Rough Trade Records. It was like the 18th or 19th of October. Um, and when it was at Rough Trade, there's 2 floors to it. You got to come down through the concourse, through the subway. You come downstairs, you take a right, and you take another quick right, and Rough Trade's like right there. Um, it's sold out. That's also on here. Amazing set that they did there. The place was packed. The place was jumping. They did like a record release there, signings, interviews, you name it. Of course, I missed it. Um, we're supposed to go. I think I wasn't feeling good or something. And I just totally forgot about it, but did catch them. Um, you know, on 2023, I plan on catching them again because they are coming back around. Killer show. Uh, if you haven't been to a Biohazard show, go. It has the aspects of the old style hardcore, and just blending that hardcore crossover, um, thrashy sound they had, and that continued groove sound that they've always had, which made them who they are. I think again, Killer record by these guys. Check it out. Biohazard, Divided We Fall. Original lineup. Um, if you need, if there's any records by them, I think people should hear that are new to them. State of the World Address, New World Disorder, Urban Discipline, even Means to an End. Check out their past catalog, and you'll see what I mean about how this album coming out now. I think it's an absolute killer record. It needed to be out to be heard. Again, unapologetic, just in your face. The original Bad Boys from Brooklyn are back. Definitely check them out. Support the mom and pop scene. Support the underground. Period. Again, this is the Bulldog. I know it's a little short, but I always want to get going. Again, Biohazard, Divided We Fall, the original lineup from Biohazard. Evan, Billy, Danny, and Bobby are back. Never sounded better. Catch them if you come on toward your area. Catch them live. You can see them live on YouTube. Um, and I think they're coming back around. I want to say the winter. I know they're going. I believe they're going overseas, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely, Evan, Billy, Danny, Bobby, welcome back, brother. It's a fresh. It's a breath of fresh air having you guys back on the scene, back where you started, right here in Brooklyn. Again, this is the Bulldog. Stay hard, stay heavy, stay metal, stay brutal. If you're gonna do something, make that shit count. This is the Bulldog saying, I am out.